Okay, so the next part that I want to get into, I was being shown by her some things today that it showed me how much of a nature person she was. She was like deep into loving nature. That's how I am. She felt home when she was in nature. She felt very calm, very at ease, she almost felt a sense of love for herself more when she was in nature. I feel she's in a place she would have been before. She would have enjoyed being there. She keeps speaking of the word river. I have a few other things up here that she didn't say, but it's just me trying to put two and two together. So I'm not going to say those things yet until if it comes to like the number 7, which 7 is in that route number, which would have been in that place, is in that place that you guys are going to look. She shows me a place with water, but I'm going to try to explain this quickly. I feel she's in a place where there's water and then there's woods. I feel she's someplace where she would know and have been before. But how I feel is, to me, it's almost like she's in a place with water, but land too. And almost like either she's tucked under like I don't want to say waterbed, but here's the land, here's the creek, but you could stand in the water and shove something underneath the land bed, so to speak. So I'm going to get right back to you because I'm going to have to say this again. Okay, so the next part, I tried to be with her in a sense to where I was putting myself in a place to where I was sitting with her. And I sat with her and I held her hand in my vision as I tried to show her that I'm caring and loving like she is. And I took her by the hand and I kind of placed my head on her shoulder. And it was like loving a big sister or a mom, and that's the type of energy she has. She's very loving. She's very kind. She's just a very sweet person. And it was like together, her and I were sitting, watching, almost like, I want to say it would be a river or a lake, and there's sand, and then there's like a cement wall. To me, it's like a lake. It wouldn't be a beach, but a lake. And she was just so at peace there, so happy there. And I thought how nice that's where, to me, in that vision, that I went with her, that she showed me this place. So she spoke of, I'm trying to watch the clock at the same time. This is where she starts talking about the things that happened. So I'm going to start talking about that. She talked about how they went to eat. They went to the place. She was telling him when they got to the place where they went, that she was telling him she was leaving and that this would be their last trip together. He became, I guess, enraged, very angry. He became very enraged, and he started to do that like when somebody really loses their control. He started to do this angry cry, like, how could you do this to me? And she was like, I didn't think that he would hurt me like he has. I didn't think he would do this to me. If I did, I wouldn't have went with him. Again, there's lake, and something about before, something about she said the word before. And I asked, where was she hurt? And she said everywhere. He was so angry. She says Barry, by water, creek. Know that. I asked her, what creek? She said, And I'm just like, okay, what am I doing wrong here? And she says the word lane again. Fix. Sun. Favorite place. She said the word stain quite a few times. Stain, stain, stain. Now you can say stain or stand, but I heard stain several times. Tree. Contain. Then she said fall in lane again. Fall in lane. Stain. Clothing. Favorite place again. Chain. Lane. And then I thought, okay, I'm just trying to read what I wrote here. How I don't even want to say this part yet because it's not. Okay, so when doing spiritual work, you want to set the tone down to where if the lighting is not so bright. I just did another session with M, and that's already been sent out. I am not going to say the things that she said in it. I brought a piece of paper and pen with me, and I'm just sitting here waiting for the young man to bring him home. I have some time, about 20 minutes. Do you want to talk to me about what we spoke of earlier? Yep, that's the road. Okay, or place. So, okay. They're going to be checking that tomorrow. Lane. I'll ask Lindsay about that, okay? And maybe I can get a fix on that. We'll have to see, okay? Now, when she gets there, what should she look for? Okay. Across on church? I don't know what that means. What do you mean platform? Is she going to pass the church? What part of area, if you're there, what part would you be in if you're there, Emily? I hope I'm just not talking too loud. I'm not mad. I hope I don't sound like I'm mad or angry, because I'm not. I have a few minutes and I want to... Hey, Lindsay, I'm going to try to do these in 2-minute intervals so that we can just send to each other through Messenger, because I do not want to post anything else on YouTube about this. This is why I didn't want to post it on YouTube, but that was my only way. I noticed through Messenger, you can do it if it's 2 minutes or shorter. So the only thing I'm going to have to figure out is when I'm doing spirit sessions with her is try to send them every 2 minutes, which sucks because then I'm going to have to stop and lose my concentration with her. But the first few things I want to read to you because I think they're important. But the part that you sent me today about I'm going to say it how Emily said it to me, but how I hear it. The Willoughby or Willagby, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But this is what she said today. There's a few things, so you're going to get about 4 videos, okay? She keeps talking about home, lane, she keeps speaking of lane like 2, 3, 4 times. Contain, I don't know if she's trying to say she's in a container or contain, like where she is, it is contained. Evidence, nature, toss or loss, condo, lake, beneath tree, beneath trees, echo, gun, shoe, focus, place, flags. Now, these are just random words that came through all at once. So that's the one part that I wanted to read to you when you sent that today. I thought how funny, because she said echo today, and she said nature, and so I'm going to cut this short because it's already going to 2 minutes, okay? Can you tell me where they should search for you in the area? Okay, I'll let Lindsay know about that. Okay, so being the lane part, the Willoughby lane, right? Okay. Okay, so what's around this place right here that Emily, okay. Now, from where you are, sweetie, right? What is around you in that area? Okay, I got that. What do you see around you? Can you say that again? I don't get what you mean, sweetie. Are you saying coast or coat? Are you in a place that you were before, like you went to hang out and have fun with and enjoyed the place that you were at? Okay. Did you say free or tree? Okay. What is around that tree? Can you see anything that is around you? Do you